So guys, welcome back. This is basically going to be like an introductory video on the EG, what it is, why it's in the state that it is, and what we're going to do with it. So, yeah, let's get it started. So this is Garnett's 1993 Civic Si hatchback. So the reason this car is currently sitting as it is because it had a B20B engine in it originally, and he always wanted to swap it with a front wheel drive K swap, basic swap. And then what happened was the fuel pump relay went out, and he couldn't find the problem because the original owner had like a lot of wires cut and all that shit for the ECU, and it was just a wiring nest. So he decided he wasn't gonna deal with any of that, and then he said might as well start swapping it. I always wanted to do it. He already had a second car, which is the 2015 Civic Si. So he said fuck it, and he started removing everything because he was gonna do like a complete build, but it was gonna be front wheel drive originally. So clearly that's not the case anymore. As you can see here, that is a rear differential. So clearly not gonna be front wheel drive anymore. So the whole conversion has been done on it. And what happened was that he originally got the K20C3 with transmission from the 8th Gen Civic, and then he gave that whole setup, because it was just sitting around, to my friend Manu, because he was K-swapping his IM, which by the way, there are two IMs that are K-swap. Well, mine technically isn't K-swap yet, but you get the gist. So this is, so he lend the motor and transmission to him so that he could mock up and make the mounts, basically what I did on mine. And after he got it all or sorted up, he couldn't find a transmission. He had already bought the motor, but he couldn't find the transmission. So Garnett said, well, what if I sell you my transmission? And because at the time a lot of all-wheel drive projects were coming to light, and then he said I could probably do the all-wheel drive now. So that's what he did. He started looking for all-wheel drive transmissions on eBay, and he found one. And lo and behold, ordered it. It's here now, and here we are. So the goal with this car is going to be all-wheel drive, K20C3, north of 600 horsepower. Fully built engine, fully built. Well, I don't know if the transmission is gonna be fully built, but whatever it needs, just so that it doesn't break, it's gonna have it. S1 build rear end, S1 build drive shaft, as you can see here. So we have that. We have, I'm not sure what else we have. We have S1 build axles and all that. So these were insane shaft, 1,000 horsepower shafts. Don't mind that. That happened while it was on the tow truck, because what we did was put bungee cords on this so that we could keep it on, just so that the bearing doesn't get fucked, since we don't have the plugs. We should get those, but this was dangling, so it came off the tripod here, and it was just kind of dangling and broke the boot. So no, the axle is fine. It just needs some new boot, probably re-greased. So, but that's fine. Anyways, so far we've chopped off the upper radiator support. We still need to chop the bottom, because the whole radiator setup and all that shit It's gonna take up quite a bit of real estate here, so we need as much space as we can get. DC5 Creations batch bar. The plan with this is gonna be kind of like a mild engine shave, kind of like just plug up all these holes that you don't need, holes that probably shouldn't even be there to begin with, like these two. Pretty sure those aren't supposed to be there. Yeah, plug up all those things and then paint the whole thing. We already had it fixed. I'll throw some pictures in, but this all had rusted away. This whole thing, well, you couldn't see it with everything on it, but it was definitely going. So that was gonna inhibit the longevity of this car. And this door, everything had been impacted. So whoever fixed it before had put like a lot of Bondo and filled it in and all that. So this is all metal now. So we had that fixed by Giovanni Parsho. He does great work. So he fixed all of this. We had a lot of rust under here and over here. He also fixed, let's see what else. Fixed some stuff over here as well. So he fixed a lot of stuff over here as well. Over here too. Probably can't see it, but really it's just, you won't even be able to see it because he did such a great job that you can't see it. Obviously when it's painted and all that shit, you won't be even able to tell at all that it was there. Can't even tell right now, but yeah, he did a great job. So yeah, we had that fixed, and at one point Garnett was considering getting another shell, but the thing is, this is his first car, so that's why it's important for us to fix this one up. That's why we were so relieved that we found Giovanni and that he does such great work, because it wouldn't be the same if he got another shell, because to begin with the all-wheel drive setup was already on it, so it would be kind of a hassle to redo that. And other than that, this is his first car, so this car means a lot to both of us. Not just to him that this is his first car, that we met while we were studying in college, and he would take me, we met, we bonded and all that shit, we became friends. And then when I got on this car and he was ripping on it and all that shit, it had that B20B with a 440 transmission. That thing was ripping. So obviously I fell in love with the car culture and all that shit with this car. So this is the car that got me into cars, believe it or not. And it wasn't even my car. It was just my friend owned the car. He was ripping on it and all that. At the time he didn't even know all that too much about cars, but he knew he liked Hondas, and he knew he liked all this, the whole holy grail of Hondas that people seem to hate so much. But it's, the facts are there. Honda just does it. So yeah, it had to be this shell, obviously. It means a lot to him, and it means a lot to me that this car, his dream is my dream. It's a shared dream at this point. So yeah, we work on this every time we get a chance. He buys all the parts. I do the research on whatever he needs. We ask Carlos from Prestige Performance if we have any doubts, about something that we might not know too much about for the tuning side or parts, and certain things. So yeah, this is the project. This is where it stands right now. Currently we just did the brakes. We put all the brakes. First things we did actually was all the whole suspension. Everything on the suspension has been touched, renewed. Currently it might not look like it, but this whole K member is painted. It was sitting for a while outside while he was fixing all the rust, but this is all brand new rack, new suspension arms, everything. BC Racing coilovers. The whole knuckle was painted. Everything was taken to the metal and painted. Wheel brakes for the front. Brand new calipers for the rear. We have new braided brake hoses for the whole car. We have the shifter with the shift cables. What else do we have? Electronic power steering. We have that. I think he ordered the DC2 non-SRS steering wheel, so that should be on its way here. What else? We got a new sunroof, or relatively new, or better than the one it was on it. We have that. We have what else? We need seats. We still have the OEM seats, but obviously that's not gonna fly. We have the dual tank setup. I don't know what brand it was that makes like a dual tank setup for all-wheel drive, but you know, we have that. Like I said, we have a whole S1 built rear end, which includes the trailing arms, the whole lower control arms, camber arms, obviously the hubs, axles, the whole diff mount, everything basically. Basically everything that connects from the drive shaft all the way back is S1 built, except for the calipers and brakes basically. So we have all that. We have all the grommets and the weather strip seals for the doors, the windows, for the trim pieces for the roof here, all these pieces here, and for the rear hatch as well, we have all those seals. For the windshield, we need a new windshield because when it was being worked on, they went to remove it and it didn't survive because it had like a chip on it to begin with. So yeah, we need a new windshield. And Suki wanted to join the video, say hi. This is Garnett's dog. She's a bit of an aggressive lover, but yeah. Hey, hold on. Hey. So yeah, where was I? So yeah, we have better than this, or practically brand new door panels, which actually that's one right there that he was test fitting. So yeah, this one looks it's just dirty basically. So yeah, that's gonna get suede on that cloth piece right there. The whole dash is gonna get flocked, kind of like that suede look. What else? We still need the little piece that goes over here. They sell like a billet one, and they also sell like a 3D printed one. We need that. I don't know what else. Traction bar is on its way. A lot of things that are going into it. We have headlights, we have fog lights, we have a lot of parts. And everything that's engine related. The engine right now is actually at Prestige Performance. So that's there with the transmission as well. He had all the parts ordered by Prestige Performance for the engine, so the whole engine build is going to be done by him. I don't know if he's going to upload any videos on that, but regardless, that's what's going to happen. And then the transmission he also has, but since it's JDM newer CRV 6-speed all-wheel drive transmission, he's going to have to open it to see what's in it so that he can determine if it uses anything different from what he's used to working on. So yeah, that's why that's on here. We have all the AC stuff for the dash. He's still gonna need the whole AC kit from DC5 Creations for the front. Yeah, all the bits and pieces basically. It's just gonna be an all-out EG build. He's taking inspiration from guys like Chase Performance, Sonny, and you know, a whole bunch of other people that, you know, have builds kind of like this, where it's like full on, you know, everything. But he's obviously not gonna go for like crazy horsepower, but the engine will be able to take that horsepower if he wanted to, and the drivetrain too. So yeah, the engine is gonna be rated for 1,000 horsepower, but he's not gonna reach that horsepower, so he says, but we'll see. Yeah, so for wheels, we're not gonna use these. We're gonna use GSR wheels, which are actually on the EJ right now. And then for the EJ, I have some wheels that I need to restore and put tires on before we can put the GSRs back on this. These are just gonna be backup wheels, burnout wheels if you want, for the EJ. So yeah, one of them actually had a crack. I'm not sure what Giovanni did while he had it, but it's not deflating. It used to deflate in like a day. So yeah, he fixed something. I don't know what he did, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's basically it for the car. And so that's what it is. I wish I could, you know, introduce you guys to Garnett. Some of you might have seen him somewhere, but he doesn't like to be on video, even though he wants me to document his car. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, that's it for this video, and yeah, we'll see some videos of us picking up the shell and dropping off the engine at Prestige Performance. So see you guys.